So the boy Young Spray has reacted to, obviously, Tricky's podcast. Young Spray's away. I'm sure he's got a lot to say because
Ackhiii.
he's got a lot to say in his up and coming podcast. I know Young Spray's definitely
Internet ready.
And obviously, I've released a video on Tricky, the one before this, and I think I'm gonna, I'm just thinking that when I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna release them tomorrow. I think still both of them, or I might release one today, and then release this one when you're watching it. It's gonna be Wednesday. But why? What baffles me with Tricky is. A man just came online and just rubbed out the whole podcast space and this space and what he thinks. But it's in the words of no disrespect, by the way. You get me? So you've rubbed man out, but it's like no disrespect. Podcast is rubbish. I like to think you and Pound Sterling's close, right? You reason. So what is Winners Talking podcast rubbish? Is that rubbish? Because you've just come and attacked, man. And look, this is what Young Spree had to say in it. I'm gonna break it down just so you kind of know. Furthermore, I'm gonna break down this bit and then I'm gonna play what Tricky had to say. He just said, "Getting talked about doesn't faze me. Look at the ones running their mouth, broke, bitter, and stuck in the same place they've been in for years. The noises only explodes their envy, not my flaws." Bro, I don't know where Spray got this from, bro. Like, he must have looked this one up, Ackhiii, because Ackhiii. But anyway, I'm going to get into this. So I can flip my screen. Play the first 2 minutes of this.
Like Mark said, he said it's so brazen, innit? How could Tricky be the first and he come to me asking me about rap? Didn't he say that? Ask him about podcasts. Who put him on? Not trying to put him down or nothing. I'm trying to put anyone down because I created this scene for.
Just understand this video. This guy is mad bitter. Like, you see, I've done a video and tried to just be calm, but you know, like, I always have to watch it and I'm re-watching it and I'm thinking, bro, me and Tricky had an argument, bro, about 5 months ago because he started putting up mad shit on his story, yeah? And it involved Islam and that. I'm not saying he disrespected Islam, but he was talking on Islam. I'm like, bro, you're not Muslim. Don't talk on Islam, bro. Like, respectfully. But I put up on my story, Tricky, coming like you're going through a midlife crisis. He rang my phone. But the fact that he's mentioned me in this pod and in this video, I'm not even gonna play my bit. You've seen it in the last video. But the fact that he's mentioned me in this pod is we're not phone call friendly no more. We don't need to speak to each other on the phone. I would have appreciated the indirect. You've been indirect to me for the past couple of months, which is fine. But at least you're not mentioning me. But the fact that you've mentioned me in this pod, this interview, has now made me just react to it. So anyway, you can see, bro, why are you even mentioning Moggs? Moggs is your guy, but I get it. Let me go back to this. Because you see me, I'm a very good judge of character. And this is what Spray said. This is what Spray said was this. Getting talked about doesn't faze me. Look at the ones running their mouth, broke, bitter, and stuck in the same place they've been for years. Understand that. Now watch this. Watch this.
Gangsters to believe they can talk. And you know what my proof is? If anyone could show me a video before 2018, I'll shut my mouth. Man weren't talking. Man didn't feel comfortable to talk. I came in this like when it was chatty patty stuff. You know why? Because you know who I saw? 3 shots of tequila, Chucky and Poet. And man were calling them, them chatty patty man then. Look what the man them are doing now. They're not doing what Chucky and them man are doing. Well, are they?
What's the problem though? So? You evolve. You made this podcast. Why ain't you in the podcast space? Why ain't you in the podcast space? Now, I got a lot of respect for you, Tricky, but you see this interview, bro, it was hate. You can see it. And obviously I'm seeing what's going on the socials, bro. You write your 2,000 paragraphs on your story. I get it. You get me? And that's the way of letting it out. But this here, energies don't lie. And one of the brothers hit me up and he was like, Ackhiii, I can't lie, I watched the start of this tricky thing. And he said certain things. And it made me indicate like, raw, there. This guy's got some hatred to his bouncer. I don't know why, boom, I thought he was your guy. But boom. And then I thought, let me watch it. You got the blog pages, these ones. You get me? So I thought, all right, let me watch it. And I watched it and I'm just like, bro, it's all down to broke, bitter, and they're upset because they didn't carry on. And people jumped in their scenes. Okay, you was the one to start this and I bigged you up for starting this scene. Because Chucky and that. Bro, where are you now? We all got the same 24 hours of the day. Where are you now? But anyway, let's get into this.
And trust me, bro, because that's who I learned from. I learned from Chucky.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he wasn't out there talking about man, so I'm not going to be out there talking about man. So my point being is, bro.
So that means that we have to follow your blueprint. But we're so influenced by America. But you got all the Americans, all the blog pages, their USP is what man's doing now. But the UK is so touchy. Oh, out here talking about man. Okay, cool.
What I see, as you said, my point is, from what I see in this game, I didn't create, and I'm going to say it, I didn't create this space so everyone can come and chat about each other.
You can say that, but the person that created don't mean that that's the person that's flipping leads the space or has the most influence. It doesn't. It doesn't mean that. And I'm going into key points, you get me? Because you had kind of a lot to say, and it's like, this is what you had to say here. You had a lot to say, bro.
For what's going on right now, bro, rubbish.
So what? Winners Talking podcast is rubbish. Have you seen their show? Have you seen their pod? This is what I mean. Like, if you're gonna single, man, you've mentioned me and Spray, cool, you singled us out, cool, no problem. You get me? You mentioned Margs, Margs doing well. You get me? No behavior, pen game, bam, he's doing well. So you've mentioned that, I get it. But you're mentioning the whole podcast space as rubbish. Winners Talking podcast is not rubbish, bro. It is not rubbish. So it's like, when you're saying things, bro, like, direct things more. Don't direct things as a podcast space as a whole. Because Pound Sterling is not going to come out and say anything to him. And knowing your character, you're a person that's probably already spoke to Pound Sterling and say, bro, that's not towards you. You get me? But we know you're going through your midlife crisis, bro, so I understand it, my brother. I understand it.
And no one's not calling it out. And why I stay away from it, because, as I said, I haven't been there. So I'm not ready for man to disrespect me in a certain way and me handle it in the normal way. So until I am.
See all of that, bro. You've just disrespected me on this platform, bro. You basically said to me that I fake broke my nose to get views. No, what I done was I was sparring, bro, and I broke my nose. But I thought, let me feed the haters and then take it away. It was just a marketing strategy. It wasn't really that deep. But because I broke my nose, I thought, let me just do a PR stunt. It was never that deep. And you start talking about, as a big man, remember, bro, you're almost touching 50, bro. And as a big man, you're talking about, oh, you got 100K views. I spoke about my dead friend, RIP, by the way. I got over 200K. Why are you comparing views? So when I done my documentary, it got 400K, or my other ones, what? We're going to compare views. I've never had a viral moment, but you see the influence, right? And this is what I didn't get, because it's like, look at Bouncer. Like, fam, don't mention my name, bro. You get me? Like, don't mention. We already spoke in private on the phone. Now you're coming out in public, disrespecting, man. Then you're talking about, oh, let me just rewind this, bro. And this is, see me, yeah? I will always just speak out and just be direct, bro. You get me? Because there's no point in phoning my phone now, bro. You can say what you want. You can't phone my phone now, bro. You get me? Because that's where it was. When you started doing that internet stuff, I added you and said, Tricky, have some manners, bro. Stop talking about Islam for one, and have some manners. I know you're going through a midlife crisis, and I can see you crashing out. I get it. I crash out on my page as well. You get me? We argued on the phone. We spoke. Boom, boom. We put it to bed. Boom, boom, boom. But I know. And bro, remember Tricky, bro. I know you, fam. So it's like, let's play it anyway. Look. This is what you said, yeah.
I'll stay away from it because, as I said, I haven't been there. So I'm not ready for man to disrespect me in a certain way and me handle it in the normal way.
But you're saying that man has to call out. Bro, you should just keep quiet then. Because if you're not going to get a reaction, you're going to get a reaction from me. You're going to get a reaction from Spray. Of course you're going to get a reaction from Spray. You and Spray you don't get on. Your ends don't get on. Like, so there was no point of, like, to be honest, yeah, even if man done the podcast thing, you didn't mention my name, I wouldn't have reacted to this because I know you, bro. All you do is indirect on your story. And it's like, that's your way of letting things out. I get it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I get it, bro. I get that. I get it. But anyway, just flip the screen. Just so we wait to the Spray bit so you can hear.
So until I am, if you notice, I've done 2 podcasts since I spoke about hypo about 2.5 years ago. Do you get what I'm saying? I lost my granddaughter I lost my grandson in that time.
And my brother, I'm sorry for your loss. Like, I'm sorry for your loss, my bro. You get me?
Man, this is different for man, bro. This is different. Man ain't got time to come and tell you about this Tottenham man or that Tottenham man. Man's going through different things, bro. So when people ain't thinking like, Tricky, why aren't you recording? Bro, life's going on, bro. Life's Tricky. You don't wanna send a message back to my man. What do you think I'm here for that, bro? Do you think I'm here for that? I'd rather sit. As I said, I've been doing it since 2014. I've been talking since 2018-19 on the net and in the open. Do you get what I'm saying? And I started it, as you said in the start, bro. I've been very consistent in my word. Do you get what I'm saying? You lot ain't listening to my word right now. Come on, bro, because it's got no disrespect in it. Why?
How can you say that? You lot are not listening to my word because it's got no disrespect, bro. When you release masterpieces, and I actually, honestly think you are one of the best at this thing, bro. You're a GOAT. Fam, you just ain't done it. You just stopped doing it, bro. Life got real. It's just call a spade, and bro, man will never look down at no one, bro. Life got real. You get me? Sometimes when you get to a certain age and you can't pivot into, okay, the best way to make money, to invest in that and not see the returns. Sometimes on the YouTube space and in the podcast space, it is the long game. It's a long game. You get me? And that's where you're at. And now you can't forgive yourself because you got people like Young Spray and RTM Podcast that's almost touching 100K followers, subscribers, by the way. Yeah. Taking their kids to private school, earning 6 figures a year. And you're here talking about, bro, I built this stuff, but fucking bitter, broke, envious, bro. Get up then, bro. We all go through mad shit. We go through mad deaths. We go through mad shit, bro. All the time, bro. Don't tell man about, oh, life is real. Everyone's life is real. What are you talking about?
Cool. Everyone that's doing platforms now, who do you think they're following? No disrespect to bring up your name. Spray or Tricky? Who do you think they're following?
Spray.
There you go.
Why are you even bringing up his name? Why has that triggered you? Why has it triggered you that he Spray put the work in? He's been for 5 years. He's released an episode every single week for 5 years. What are we doing here, bro? For 5 years, bro. And this is why Spray put this up, guys. You get me? Go to the next one. Those big dreams you're chasing requires you to sleep with only one person. Souls are heavy. Some people live off your reaction. They throw shade, spread rumors, act funny, just hoping you reply, but that's the trap. That's what they want you to do. Lose your friends, peace and power, strive and energy. Stop feeding the negativity and start feeding your purpose. Brother Spray, Ackhiii. We live with negativity, Ackhiii. EastEnders, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. Where you getting these quotes from, Ackhiii? Yeah? This is not you, Ackhiii. But anyway, but just so you know, get me? A lot of people are learning from you in private, but you will never let it be known in public. But never, 100%. It's over, buddy. You get me? And this is a direct thing to the boy flipping, to the boy Tricky, bro. You get me? I'm gonna go back to this. Getting talked about doesn't faze me. Look at the ones running their mouths. Broke, bitter, and stuck in the same place they've been in for years. Man can get out of that, bro. Man's not here to look down at no one or laugh at no one. But when you receive little weird stuff like this, it's like, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? You're gonna get a reaction like this from man, bro. You get me? Like, Tricky, your man respects what you're doing, bro, but don't do all of that, bro. You've lost your mind, fam. Now people are gonna send you this, and now you're gonna go have your epiphany or go online and start saying all these things, and it's like, who cares, bro? You get me? You done it to yourself. But Bounce is gonna be in the wrong here. And do you know what? I'm just saying, bro, we have to call out these little weird stuff, fam. You get me? If you don't like it, don't watch it, bro. If you open up the space, then come back and deal with it. What happened to the culture? You didn't even own the IP of it, bro. Someone trademarked it. Boom, boom, boom. How come you come and gone? Come on, bro. When you wanted to come to Dubai, bro, and you wanted to stay in the villa, bro, you wanted a sponsor, and you wanted to raise £5,000 so you can pattern. Get me? And I said to you, bro, what is the sponsor gonna get? They're not going to give you 5K for nothing. £500 an episode. On what? What platform do you have? So when you're saying you don't have no subscribers, you don't have no followers, what are you giving these people for them to give you 5K? Huh? You're speaking to me, my brother. I'm always opening up, extending it was fine. So don't come online, bro, and start disrespecting, man, bro, because it's not on. I'm not having it. Sorry, bro.
Big him up. That's what they're following, bro. So if I see you following that, what do you think I'm going to be the guy? Please, guys, come over here and follow me. Don't worry. I know how it goes. So when I'm ready, I will talk because it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about subscribers. I don't even have a YouTube channel, bro.
Oh, you need to worry about subscribers, and this is what you're doing. You're watching people, and it's eating you up inside, bro. When man actually really watched your interview, you get me? Because it was a good watch. But you got a lot on your chest. That's it. You got a lot on your chest. Just go to look, bro. You got a lot on your chest. I get it. Subscribers, but these subscribers actually changed the man's life. How about that? These subscribers actually made man financially free. These subscribers has actually made man want to travel the world, put man's family into private school. So, but you not worrying about subscribers. You don't have no capital to invest into your business. I'm not saying, bro, you're the best. I know when you come back, you're going to come back. But remember, your ceiling, bro, is that GRM ceiling. The hoods, the older lot, that lot, the hood. You ain't passed. You ain't gone to the 97%, bro. Man's in the 97%. Your ceiling's in that 3%. I agree with Tricky. And most of the stuff you say, it makes sense. But don't ever come on here and try to flip and rub out everyone. Oh, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Get me? Don't do that, bro. Because, like I said, there's a thin line between love and hate, bro. You get me? I'm a man that's always helped. You get me? Always helped. Bro, man hasn't done nothing for me, you know? I'm a man that's always helped, bro. You, bro, always helped, fam. Man hasn't done nothing to me. You get me? Get a man on man's documentary. I'm a paying man. I paid you. There's no freebies on man's end, bro. Understand that, please, bro. You get me? So, how dare you, bro? You get me? I'm going to leave it like that. But please, look. I've done the video before, and I had to watch it and rewatch it and think, bro, like, this is actually hurtful, bro. Because me and you actually talk. We actually talk, bro. So, respectfully, next time in the future, don't at me and don't mention my name, please, bro. Because, yeah, it's gonna be this. You get me? You basically said, yeah, you disrespected me. I'm not even gonna play it, yeah, but you disrespected me, and then said no disrespect, and then said if a man wants to take it as disrespect, we can take it there. Bro, you're almost in your 50s, bro. What are we even talking about, bro? What? You just disrespected me online. Why do we need to take it there? So my reply is gonna be in this sense of what you just said to me, right? See me, bro. I promise you, man. You see, don't do all of that, man. You get me? Don't do all of that, man. That was weird. That interview was weird, my brother. You get me? And I know you're going through things. You get me? I know you're not happy with yourself. And I know you're going through a midlife crisis. I get it. But don't put it out. Don't take it out on man. Don't take it out on man. Man is not the reason why at the moment you're a failure, because you can turn that, bro. You get me? And you could have rang me any day, bro. Or you could have rang me and say, you can rang me any day, bro. I need some help. Or can we do this? Or can we create this? And bro, yes, goes without saying. It's doing that weird stuff. Weirdo, man. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.